Hi everyone, it's Susan from Starlight Oracle Weekly Readings. Thank you for stopping by to watch the weekly reading again this week. So I'll talk about the astrology this week just a little bit. There's not too much going on. There was a lot last week that I needed to mention with a lot of shifts, and this week there's just a little bit of information for the astrology. But once again, I've got a pick a card reading for you. So you can choose either grouping 1, 2 or 3. Just to let you know, for group 1, I've got the Psychic Tarot of the Heart and by John Holland and the Angel Answers Oracle. And for group 2, I've got the Psychic Tarot, Psychic Tarot Oracle by John Holland and the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. The third grouping is the Magical Messages from the Fairies and the Crystal Angels Oracle. So see what you're drawn to, 1, 2 or 3. As I said last week, it's pick 1 or maybe 2 at the most, but I wouldn't go for all 3 just because then it might get a bit too much or a bit too confusing. And go with your gut instinct as to what you're drawn to, okay, out of those 3. So while I'm talking about the astrology, you might sense what you're drawn to. Also, I just wanted to share this. If you're from Australia, or especially New South Wales, you'd know of the Central Coast area, and the entrance in particular. I found this amazing seashell. I just wanted to share this. I found it a while ago. I don't know if it picks up the beautiful iridescent colours, but I've been to beaches so many times in Australia. I've never found anything that pretty in terms of the colours on there. It's beautiful, isn't it? So I just wanted to show that. Alright, so this week from the 12th to the 18th of June, these are the astrological energies. The Sun on early in the week on Monday makes a nice sextile to Pluto. So the Sun's in Scorpio, Pluto's in Capricorn. The sextile is a harmonious aspect. And what I feel with this, it's on Monday there may be a feeling of ambition, of a desire to kind of break through obstacles, or not break through, kind of a sense that, challenges or obstacles in your life are kind of giving you fuel to kind of push forward, is more what I'm feeling with that energy. So that's quite a good energy of positive momentum where you can use the challenges in your life in a way to your advantage and rise above and kind of see where you want to progress. And it's kind of a little bit of an ambitious energy. On the 16th of November, Venus goes direct. So this is really good. Venus goes direct in Libra, and then it will move back into Scorpio as it moves forward slowly. But the energy with the Venus retrograde has affected a lot of people in terms of relationships and what's going on in your relationships, what you really want out of your relationships, what you value, what you need. It's been very deep and intense when it was in Scorpio. Now it's in Libra, and it's more about balance and harmony, bringing balance into relationships, looking at compromise as well, like what both parties need to move forward, and also thinking about what you need for yourself in love and relationships. So we'll still feel this energy of a little bit of confusion even past November 16th. Probably even till the end of November, but technically it does start to slowly move direct this week from the 16th. Now, the strange thing is we have Venus going direct this week, but then as soon as that happens, you have Mercury retrograde happening. So that's interesting. Mercury retrograde from Sagittarius back into Scorpio. So that actually happens when it finally moves direct. That will be on the 7th of December. So the usual issues with Mercury retrograde can apply, where you could be reviewing a lot of things. Now it's in Sagittarius it's to do with publishing. If you're a writer or if you put content out there, like with YouTube or any work that you do online, like social media related advertising, whatever it is, you could be reviewing some aspect of your communications with the public or your communications that reach a broader audience. Okay, so also Sagittarius is about philosophy. It's about our beliefs. So there can be some review going on about what you really believe about anything in life. So your philosophy, your spiritual perspective as well. It also can affect education for some people as well. So there could be reviewing things to do with if you're studying. You could be going over things that you need to look at for your studies as well. And also Jupiter, I mentioned last week, Jupiter's just moved into Sagittarius, which is really good news. Well, it's going to be for a year. And I just wanted to mention that those people that are born at the very beginning of Sagittarius in particular are getting a really strong boost to their life path now. So if you're born right at the beginning of Sag, or if you're born even at the beginning of the other fire signs, Leo or Aries, you'd be getting a nice positive boost of energy to your life path this week. So, and in the next couple of weeks and moving forward. So yeah, the energy has started to shift. And interestingly, today is the 11th of the 11th. And 2018 also adds to 11. So there's a strong shift of energy at this particular time on the 11th, today, the 11th of November. It's almost like a portal is opening up, and I'm sure other people have probably described the 11/11 energy as like a gateway of some kind energetically, where decisions are being made to shift your path in some very significant way. So let's have a look at the cards. And just before I get to the cards, just two quick things. My store is open, so if you would like a reading, turnaround time is 7 to 14 business days at the moment. And my other shop, Starlight Gemstones, and I'll put a link below the video, is having 20% off gemstone jewelry. So you can pick up like the jewelry I'm wearing. I make these, and I don't know if it's on camera, you can see that. And you can pick up, you know, a gemstone jewelry bargain at the moment for 20% off. You'll see it all listed on the store, so you don't have to enter a code or anything. It's all on there. The discounts are visible, and also a couple of clearance items are also further reduced, so they're really, I'm trying to clear out some old stock so I could get some new exciting pieces in that I make. So anyway, let's get to the cards. So if you chose number 1, these are the messages for you. Okay, so you have recovery and shine for group number 1. Just move this out of the way, get a little bit closer. All right, so recovery could relate to quite a lot of things. It could be that you've been through an issue, like an issue or a difficulty with your health recently, or just feeling, you know, not your best in some way in terms of, it could be physical, like as I said, health, it could be your appearance, it could be trying to make positive changes to your physical health, diet and appearance, and just maybe haven't been feeling that great. But this is a very positive card to have with that. Beautiful card here, shine. And 9 and 1 in numerology adds to a 1, which is also a new start. So if you chose this deck, there's a positive shift of energy for you this week, allowing you to step more into your personal power, more into your a higher vibration of energy, a more focused energy, a more abundant sense of energy. And I am getting something to do with health and just being aware of your health, because it's directly connected to your physical energy. So whether that's diet, exercise, you know, how much water you drink, your mental state as well. So what type of information you bring into your, you know, movies that you watch, things like that, because this is saying to me that you want more energy, and you will be getting more energy. But it's going to depend also on what you do as well. So that was group 1. Let's look at group 2. Just move this. So we have romance, angels, and psychic tarot. Ooh, past life. Whoa, that's intense. Past life, relationship, and transformation. Wow. This one says you have known each other before. Okay. So if you chose number 2, there's something going on in regards to a partnership, a connection with another person. It could be whether it's a partner, like a marriage partner, or a partner, someone you're dating, someone you're seeing, or someone in your life that you're very drawn to. And even it could be somebody that's not even in your life at this time, but there's someone that was in your life in the past. There's still a strong connection to this person, and it's talking about a transformation around this relationship. So if there's been someone around you recently as well, expect some dynamic changes happening in this connection. It's very powerful. So transformation, you know, it connects to the death and rebirth energy. So it can be sometimes that there needs to be sort of time apart from someone in order to come together stronger in the future, or it can be an opening up in the relationship, going to a deeper level, having deeper conversations, you know, connecting more, having more of a sense of emotional connection, not just on the mental level, but sort of on a deeper level. That's what I'm getting from that. Interesting. All right, and if you chose pile number 3 with the fairies and the crystal angels. Oh, interesting. So watermelon tourmaline is the first card, and it says stress reduction. All right, so it says de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. And then next to that, you have dietary change. Improve your diet, and your life will also improve. Wow. So there's definitely a focus here of stress management, of getting on top of some issues that are causing you to feel stressed. Definitely could be health related. I'm also getting the nervous system, and drinking more water is coming through, and something to do with it's going to sound strange, but purifying the blood. So purification of your body is going to help you to feel less stressed out. So if you have issues with addictions like cigarettes, alcohol, or if it's not even those things, but you have an addiction to sweet foods or things that, you know, you just know they're not good for you, and you know, it can be in that moment it feels good, but then afterwards you don't feel so good. So it's about looking at that. And, you know, interestingly, with Jupiter in Sagittarius, there can be an energy of overindulgence, of like, you know, reaching for rich foods for comfort, or, you know, to de-stress, sugary foods, chocolate, sweets, all that type of thing. But it can actually burden the physical body and then affect the mind and the emotions. So that's a strong message here. I'm also getting meditation and yoga for some people as well with these cards also. So if you do meditate, this is encouraging you with that, to continue with that, because meditation can be very powerful in purifying the astral field, the energy body. And especially, you know, if you live in a city, or if you go to work and you're around lots of other people all the time, you definitely pick up other people's thought forms. So it's about purification, this message here, and clearing, and also watching your diet and what you put into your system as well. And that was all. So that was the messages for this week. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and have a fantastic week. Bye.